Good afternoon, how's it going? Hope you guys are doing well. Kevin's doing well. It's hot. It's about 28, and I've been working in the shade, stay out in the sun. So I want to show you a few things I've been doing this morning. Been busy again. Can't sit still here. Things to do, places to go. I'll go around the back. The engine's running, so I apologize for the noise before I even get there, okay? Dimwit has been running it for like, what is it, May now? Just turned May. For April, he ran it about 23, 24 days out of the whole month. Normally, he runs it in years gone by, he runs it maybe 3 or 4 times a week, and then maybe 2 days every other week, and then it slows down as the rice ripens. But now he's got a little business, I guess, supplying water to everybody. So it doesn't matter if it disturbs me. And here's, they just do what they want. But here's the ultimate, right? This is what really makes me laugh. I can't speak Thai well, right? So nobody wants to talk to me. But I got a message through a friend that the mayor phoned and said, the farmer wants to know, can he run the pump 24 hours a day for 2 days? He has to get a lot of water in the field. I just about split my sides laughing. I said, you got to be out of your mind. No, because it took me 18 months fighting to get him to shut the pump off at 6 o'clock at night so I could sleep with no noise, have a couple hours rest. It took 18 months for that to done, and the way it was done is not through the law but through health. They have a thing called palabal, which is like it has many meanings which I don't really understand them all, but it basically they did it through health reasons, to say, you're causing somebody health problems. So he has to turn it off at 6 at night, and he can turn it on again at 7 in the morning. But because of his business, it just runs 24/7. Well, sorry, it runs now. It used to run whenever like all night, and he wouldn't switch it off. Even if I couldn't sleep, didn't care, not my problem. But now, I just couldn't believe that he asked the mayor to ask me, can he run the pump during the night? I like, are you serious? You've been a complete beep to me from the word go. One brain cell, and you want a favor from me? I said, no, I want to sleep. Don't run it. Excuse my mess here. I got an old door and some bits of metal that I was going to use. But the idea was, I was going to build a little breakfast bar right across here, right? Because the river, although it's all covered in green right now, I thought you could sit right here, have a coffee. There's a cool breeze always back here. You could sit and look at the river. Wouldn't it be beautiful? Sit and look at the river, have a coffee, watch nature. But if you do, you get to listen to the engine every day. So I haven't done it. Let's go outside, I'll show you the engine, and I'll show you what I've done. This is his engine, right? This is the edge of the property here, going to the river. This is his engine. Right, pumping water. As I said, it didn't used to bother me because he only run it 3 days, maybe 4. Flood the field, then he'd turn it off for 10 days. Back on for 2 days, off again for 10. So it didn't really bother me. It bothered me when he ran it all night for like a week because I can't sleep, noise at night. So like I said, 18 months it took, and then he asked for a favor. I'm like, dude, are you serious? Anyway, let me show you what I did. So you can see here, there used to be bamboo. That's papaya grown out of it now. You can see it up there. But what I did is I cut them all off with a reciprocating saw and just dropped them down there. But the problem is the weeds got in it, and then they would get into these trees. They're little trees, they don't grow far. They don't get a lot of sun. But I've chopped all the weeds out of them so that they can grow. and cleaned all this up and put it down there to block off so nobody can walk down here, down behind my house. This tree here has been here. It started growing when I arrived, and look how big it is already. The sun's a bit bright, but the flowers are looking really nice. Normally show you in the afternoon when the sun's not so bright. That's a little bird bath for the overflow from the AC, where the birds go in it and drink. Cool, huh? So I've been working up here. This plant got so big and one of the wires snapped and it tipped over. So I took it, I bought some bigger pots. I used wooden pots like this one. See it? But eventually underneath starts to rot away. And that's what happened with this one. That's what happened with this one. It rotted away and then it tipped itself over. So I bought a big plastic pot, put a wire on it. It looks nicer, it's level. It's got some new growth inside the middle there, so it'll sort itself out in time. I got this little cutting off it. It was hiding in the root, so I nicked it. So I'll get another one. So I'm sitting here really quiet, trying to cool down, having a little break. And a car come down really super slow. My neighbor down the road. He beeped his horn. I looked over, I walked up, I said hi. He said hi. And he gave me some pad thai. Look at this. So he just pulls up and hands me this little tray of pad thai. So you wish for something and it comes. I'm like, I'm hungry, I want some food. But I didn't want to go out to get some because that means I have to get cleaned up and go. I mean, just have to wash, but you know, I'm soaking wet. I don't want to get in my truck. Just sitting there thinking, I really want some food, and he comes down and gives me food. I'm like, so I eat this little bit of pad thai and carry on. So what I did to hang the tomatoes in the pot is cut a hole in the bottom and then feed the leaves through gently. But I thought, how do I stop it from falling through? So I bought some screen, like a plastic screen. There's some plastic screen, so I cut it round and sliced it a little bit, put a hole in the middle to protect it from the stem. You can see I cut a hole in the bottom. So now feed the leaves and the stem through. Put this on before you do that and let it go in so it sits at the bottom, and that keeps the dirt from falling out. So here's one here already done. You just have to put the water in the top. Just have to put the water in the top as normal, and hopefully it'll grow and hang down, and then when the wind blows it won't break. It can't break it because it's swinging instead of being propped up by sticks. So that's my theory anyway. We'll soon find out, won't we? All we need is some wind. Right now it should be okay, it'll just swing with the wind. But I'm thinking when it gets bigger, you know, if it's like a meter long or longer, then you got the whole plant blowing around. I hope it don't break it. But, let's see. You can't find out unless you try, right? How's that? 3 now. 3 black pots. 3 more plants. So that's it. I'm just gonna tidy up my mess, put everything away, then I can go in and have a shower and have a cold drink and cool off, relax, until I have to come out and water in a couple hours. Whew. So I'll sign off and say good night. Look after yourselves. Oh, guess what? It's Sunday market today. I get to have a big old salad. I have a big, like a small mixing bowl. I buy this salad. I don't know if it's supposed to be for 2, but it's full. And I eat, that's my evening meal on a Sunday. Okay guys, see you later. All the very best. Good night. Buckets of blessings. Rivers of peace, joy, and kindness. Try to smile inside. Good night.